We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
One out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the shortstop, Labor.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
1 pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now this is bobbled in left.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-1, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First offering on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Two out, bases loaded. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Severino is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball one. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pedro Severino will be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause. Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Martin. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number two. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. One and two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
McKenna.
So now to the plate, Ryan McKenna. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 1-1.
No, back off the plate. Ball two.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One and one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Trey Mancini is on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Sanchez.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Nope. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Richie Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. In there, 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McKenna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 29.
Digging in, Gio Urshela 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini moving back. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Into the box, Luke Voit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. The 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Hitter, Hunter Alberto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit to short. Torres picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, will be the next to bat. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. McKenna is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Nunez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready once again, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
count is 1-2.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Stepping in, Pedro Severino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Torres ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santander looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Dean Kremer enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 64, Dean Kremer.
Gio Urshela will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set and the pitch. Kremer, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 just catches the inside corner for strike two. Runners on first with one down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Payoff pitch home, and he misses ball four, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Three and two now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ready on 0-2.
That's count 22.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The designated hitter.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Second and third, 2 away. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1. Here it is. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two and 2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The payoff pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Bureau, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Dylan Tate takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in and looking for more. Richie Martin. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, no balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The first baseman.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Oh, that's off.
Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ryan McKenna, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Tommy Kingley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2.
7th inning, correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a high pop-up. Davis is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Torres will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1. Get down. 1-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Ready for another chance? Renato Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. fouled off. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch.
Ball back outside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
1 out, nobody on. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 one more time. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Mancini moving back. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Shawn Armstrong is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 43, Shawn Armstrong. Next for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Full count still.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2. Nope, outside.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. Davy Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Davy Garcia.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now batting, Anthony Santander. He flew out at his last at-bat.
The left fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Settling in now, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Inside with the slider. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, one away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Torres at the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
In now, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike. That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McKenna. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And the Yankees have won the American League East.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Paxton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.